It's a bit strange to be talking about race prep and training in October and November. Usually at this point, we're well into our off-season and thinking ahead to half marathons in the new year. But this is no normal year, of course, and we're a matter of weeks away from the one and only try of the season. Even though we didn't know it back then, since July we have been training with passion, preparation, and purpose, knowing every ounce of work we put in would build the foundation for next year.
The icing on the cake of that prospect is that there will be a race for us. Challenge Daytona's middle distance race and its iconic splendor awaits us on December 5th. Our week of training was low volume, mock taper for the week.
Then on this Saturday, we put that taper to the test with some key sessions.
We started out on the bike with 4 rounds of 15-minute intervals at race power on 5 minutes recovery. It was a tough session that had us drenched, our legs screaming, and our mental toughness being put to the test. Lesson learned, Natasha will adjust our race taper to be a little longer leading into race week.
Alexa, what is the weather?
Today, you can look for mostly sunny weather with a high of 76 degrees and a low of 46 degrees.
Off the bike, we hit the pavement on a cool, crisp Austin morning.
It doesn't feel so bad so far.
The run started with 2 miles at our planned race heart rate, then a mile with slightly more effort, and the final mile pushing as if we were chasing down the finish line.
Testing our legs, challenging our minds.
Just when I think I don't have it in me and look up the workout the night before and it looks like, oh my gosh, that's more than I've ever done before. I don't know if I can. And then you go through all the thought processes during the run. Just hold on. You're doing good. Get that heart rate where you need it. The last mile was targeting the finish line with a strong finish. Yeah, I had a good run also. I was feeling real smooth first half mile. At about that point we came up to a slight hill and that increased my heart rate a little bit, so I had to back off a little just so I could keep it at the given heart rate for that 2 miles. But got it back down and started cruising again. Felt good. The last bit was tough, but I felt like if I had to keep going I probably could have. So, feeling pumped. Come on, Daytona. May have gone a little hard, but at the same time, I look back and I'm like, wow, I rose to the occasion and it wasn't that bad. And just find that zone and just keep going forward. There's some pain involved in it, not gonna lie. So, it's a good pain though. It's a rewarding pain, and I know when race day gets here and I get to that point, I know the reward will be worth it, and just keep pushing and bring on the pain.
From there, it was to the pool.
All right, 1.2 miles, 84 laps. I'm shooting for 40 minutes. So, wish me luck out there. I'll let you know how it goes. All right, 2100, continuous, almost the full length of the 1.2 mile swim. My goal today is 34 minutes, which will be
see what I'm shooting for on race day. So I'm going to see if I have a good feel for it. I'm not going to bore you with the details, so we'll check in when this is over.
That gets your heart pumping. I missed my mark a little bit, but it's still a PR, so I'll take it. Especially after having that bike ride and that run not even an hour ago. So come race day when we're fresh and fully tapered and still feel good about that 40-minute goal. So I'm still aiming for it. That's not changing.
I got in and got going, and probably the first 100, 150 built up to where I could just cruise the rest of the way, and got to the halfway point. Was feeling good. A little bit about halfway, just after the halfway point, you know, everything starts talking to you. So my shoulders, I could feel those, but I just kept digging deep and just, you know, kept a rhythm in my head, kept that beat going. And, you know, I thought for sure that I was going to come in on my target, but I missed it by a couple minutes. It's all right. Like Caitlin said, you know, we already had done a whole lot this morning. We really had a good bike ride and then a solid run, which I think was the best session of the day. 36:07 was my time. A couple minutes slower, like I said, but I know I've got it in me. I've already dropped quite a bit of time in this training block, so I'm still going to shoot for that target. Still going to shoot for that 34-minute swim, and just aim to get stronger.